My name is Chip Conley, and this is Jamie, my little love monster. So when Elizabeth and Margaret asked me to write a letter from love, the first thing I thought of was, first of all, the place I am. We're here in Baja, a place I love, with this little beautiful, oh yes, love monster, Jamie. Okay, Jamie, I'm gonna read a letter from love, and you're gonna go off and play. Okay? Go play, Jamie, go play. All right, I know, you don't wanna leave. So, this is, Dear Love, what would you have me know today? Well, dearest Chippy, I've watched from the very beginning when your little fluttering heart first opened wide to the wonder of the world. In Mrs. Smith's kindergarten class, you fell in love with the fantastical journey of the butterfly. Maybe because it aligned with your idea that you'd feel more beautiful as you got older. It was about this age that you started comparing yourself with others and you felt lacking. So during your teen years, you jumped on the achievement addict treadmill, believing you needed to earn love. For much of your adulthood, you felt the weight of the world, not the wonder. The man I see has lived far too much in fear in his life. Fear of not being good enough, fear of being defective, fear of failure, fear of not being manly enough, fear of being a fake. I want you to know that when you strip away that fear and add a sprinkling of joy, you find the pure, soft belly of love. That's how people see you and experience you. There's a reason you called your first business Joie de Vivre. You've been smuggling joy to everyone else but yourself your whole adulthood. You can release your insatiable need for approval. Your love of yourself will have a more profound impact on your life than anyone else's love for you. Imagine meeting someone who gets all of your jokes, can finish your sentences, truly gets your worldview, and knows how your history has made you who you are. You'd probably fall head over heels in love and ask this person, where have you been all my life? You, dear Chip, have been there all along. Welcome to your capacity to love yourself, all while having the ability to laugh at yourself. The twinkle in your eye, the funny stories you tell, the way you invite people into the lightness of being, that's love too. You remind us all that life, for all its weight, is also meant to be joyfully absurd. As your friend Annie Lamott says, laughter is carbonated spirit, and your humor helps you connect. Helps connect you. Love marvels at your capacity for humility to constantly amuse and astonish yourself. It's part of the reason why you're so well loved. You're loved not just deeply, but with a tender curiosity. You've seen that love isn't a transaction or a tidy story. It's the wild, sacred thing that stretches us. Sometimes it breaks us open, but you know better than most that this breaking isn't an ending, it's a doorway. You've walked through these doorways time and again with a brave heart. You've helped so many people, including yourself, see that midlife is not a crisis, it's a chrysalis. It's a time of loving transformation, a time when the butterfly emerges. You nobly help strangers fall in love. Excuse this sentence, but you make love for a living. We live in a world in which strangers fall in hate all the time. The person who took your parking space at the mall, how dare them? The idiot at the movie theater who's talking too much, hell to them. Your relative who's obsessed with the political candidate you despise, I will not name their name, and the coworker who's just clueless. We become judgmental machines if we're not careful. With your Modern Elder Academy MEA work, you help people to see that we're all loving, enlightened witnesses for each other. Mirrors who help us to see the love in each other. What a relief it is to, for once, get to know people from the inside out. If I could ask one thing of you, Chip, it would be this. Don't forget to let love pour back into you. It's easy to give and give and give, but you too are worthy of receiving in abundance. Open your arms wide to the love that surrounds you, the love that's always been here. You are love, Chip. You are the evidence of how it moves through the world with grace, with courage, and with a quiet kind of magnificence. Thank you for showing up time and again as love's hands and heart. Always here for you, love.